Hello everybody, this is Tim from Boatshed Brokers and I'm going to take you for a tour of the interior of this Oyster Lightwave 395 to give you an idea of her layout, where things are, what she's fitted with, etc. So do come along for the ride. So here we are, we can see that we're in the saloon, we're looking aft and we're looking towards the companionway. So quite a steep companionway. As we're coming down, you can see we've got handholds here, and then once we're down here, we've got things to hold on down here as we're moving around, and also we have something to hold on to here, and the same on the starboard side as well. So this boat has been used. She's got quite a, I would call it a reasonably famous past. If you want to know why, just give me a call. But she's been used well, and she's been well equipped, and she's been sailed a lot, and that'll show as we look around the boat and you can see what's fitted. So yes, the companionway, nice and easy to get down, quite steep. Once you get down here, you can see where we've got the engine box here, which is just after the companionway. We've got a hatch here which lifts away with a ladder to get to the engine for a quick look. If you want to have a proper look at the engine, this whole thing does move forwards and exposes all four sides of the engine. So we've got a nice little very tidy looking Yanmar in there, and yeah, nice and easy to get at to do your work. That also gives us this nice big workspace on here, so great for chopping your cucumbers and all the rest of it. And if you just look up, we can see that we've got the main electrical panel nestling just behind the companionway ladder. We've got the engine start, stop and warnings and the hours there. We've got the electrics panel, we've got the fuel tank contents indicator, and we've got some battery monitoring there too. So all nice and easy, out of the way, but nice and easy to get to. Brilliant. So on the starboard side, as we come down, we've got the galley. Fairly conventional layout. As you can see, it's L-shaped. We'll start at the back here. We've got a decent sink. We've got hot and cold running water. We've got a really handy fire extinguisher as well. We have drawers beneath, and we've got a big fridge, a working fridge unit here, which forms part of the work surface when it's down. You'll notice that we've got 240 volts all over the place as well, so plenty of places for the kids to charge their phones up, etc. And as we just withdraw and look up, we can see that we've got all the way along the starboard side of the saloon, and I think the port side as well, we've got cupboards there with sliding doors, so lots of storage on this boat. We have a storage binnacle here, and we've got what must be a gimbaled cook. Yes, it is gimbaled. It should be on a boat of this type. 2 burners and an oven beneath there, so plenty of opportunity for cups of tea, etc. And nice and easy to pass up and down from the companionway as well. Really great when we're swapping the empty cups of tea for the cup of soups, etc. Looking forwards on the starboard side, you can see we've got a lovely long sofa. I doubt this is the original upholstery because it does look in really nice condition. So we've got a nice long and reasonably wide berth there, and the back does fold up to give us another berth similar to the port side, which I'll show you in a minute. And here we have the handholds, and here we have the holding rail up here too. So really handy. Good view through the windows, as that's what windows do. But I really like on the boat the fact that we can get to everything as far as I can see. We've got chain plates coming in, they're exposed, we can see them. We've got bolts, they're exposed, we can see them. In the deck head as well, we can see things as so we can get to them and we can maintain them, because so often they're hidden behind joinery, behind cupboards, etc., and difficult to get to. So I really like that, and it shows that this is a proper sailing boat. So that's the starboard sofa, nice and big. As I mentioned, there's the chain plates on the forward bulkhead there, and as we go forwards, we can see we've got the mast to the left hand side, so that's a bilge step, so that comes through the coach roof. And again, we can see what we're playing with here. We've got the mast foot there, we can see how it's attached, we can assess it. Bilge keel bolts, really nice and easy to get to. We've got some lifting hatches underneath here. They're really nice and easy to get out. Great access to the bilge, and just to inspect the bilge, the keel bolts if you want. Let's just tidy the welly up. There we go. Must have a tidy boat for the viewings. And we can see we've got somebody with a sense of humour here too. So we've got a nice little drinks cabinet. Very nice. But let's carry on the tour. On the right hand side here, you can see, if I just open up, we've got a nice big hanging locker here with a canvas cover, another 240 volts pair of sockets with USB charging. Brilliant. Little shelf above and an opening window. All very good. Plenty of room for storage there. And if we make our way forwards, we've got a nice, decent sized forward cabin. As you can see, the upholstery is covered up. I think that may actually be new, but we will check. On the right-hand side, we've got a nice set of drawers with a fiddle shelf on top. We've got a fiddle shelf outboard there. And as you can see, we're storing sails in here at the moment. Lots of lovely exotic sails on this boat by the looks of it. The hull is wood-lined. The deck head looks like it's part of the moulding as well. So that may be painted or it may be bare gel coat. But either way, it's nice and easy to keep clean and to wipe the mildew off if it starts, rather than the carpeted interiors that we so often see. I should hope there will be some storage beneath these cushions too. And just going forwards there, we do have a chain locker on the upper deck, so I assess that this is probably some kind of it is a big locker. We would probably put sails in there if we're not using them, and we're using this cabin for accommodation, but to be confirmed. On the left hand side here again, you can see we've got another fiddle shelf and generally plenty of room. Once we close the door to the outer world out there, we've got ourselves a little private area where I think there's plenty of room to sit here or stand here and get changed. No worries at all. Okay, so let's leave the forward cabin and we'll turn to the port side, or to the right. And here's the head compartment. So nice, decent size, good standing headroom. We've got a manual toilet there, or manual head. We've got nice radius infills here, or nice radius curves, so nice and easy to clean. Looks like we have a shower drain pump, so we've got a shower head here. All the water should disappear down into there, and I think probably a holding tank on this boat, but denoted by the fact we have a diverting valve there. Nice little sink on the forward bulkhead, decent size, fiddled as well, so we can hold on there, and that'll stop all your bits and pieces rolling off. And a great big locker there for all your bits and pieces. Nice big locker, probably because you're likely to have a decent sized crew on this boat. And a little handle here as well, just to finish it all off. So good sized compartment, nice and clean too. Brilliant, as is the rest of the boat. Lovely. Okay, moving aft on the port side, you can see we've got the same as the starboard side, but this is made up as two Pullman style berths. So we've got a berth at the bottom and a berth at the top. We've got lee cloths for both. Nearly forgot the word there. So we can sleep in there at sea in safety, and that's just shows the type of boat that we're dealing with here. Again, we can see stuff. So behind the berth, once it's up, we can see we've got B&G stuff there. So that's all your electronics for your gubbins. And yeah, really, really nice to see that we can get to stuff. Carrying on aft, we can see we've got more of these sliding door lockers, which is great. We've got the nav station, which is very close to the companionway as well, so we can shout or bark our orders up and down there. Nice set of drawers underneath. Decent depth of chart table as well, so we've got plenty of storage in there for our charts if we're still using them. And we've got a screen here, which I assess probably can throw the contents of the chart plotter on the upper deck to a display down here. Again, to be confirmed. Looking around, you can see we've got a mixture of slightly older and slightly newer stuff. So we've got a bit of a GPS here from Furuno, something from B&G in the corner there. We've got a DSC VHF, or a VHF DSC radio, nice Fusion stereo, etc. And one or two more bits and pieces just to help this boat along her way. Very nice indeed. And I think tucked up in the corner there, as a navigator, you're going to feel nice and safe too. Really great. And I do like the floor, or the deck, or the sole, whatever you want to call it, in this boat. You can see it's really, really nice. Just need a wipe here and there, but generally speaking, really nice. And we've got nice radius corners here again, so great for cleaning. And it does make her feel really nice and bright down here, despite the fact I think we've got probably smoked windows here, or slightly tinted windows. But yeah, really lovely down here. Smells great, feels great, looks great. But let's finish the tour off in the after cabin. So here we go. This boat is still in use, as you've seen, but that's all good. That's all good. She's made to be used. Here's the after cabin, and this really is a really nice place to be. If I just step in, we've got great headroom where I am. Obviously dips down a little bit over the berth, but let's have a look on the inboard side. Something to hang on to here, and you've got the great big seat here. So this is going to be where, during a really, really long passage, you're probably going to be sitting here with your alarm set every 20 minutes, just trying to get some kip with your fowlies on, etc. But does look really, really comfortable. The calorifiers underneath the seat here, one or two electrical bits and pieces here, and then we turn aft and look towards the berth. Really long, really wide, and for any kind of yacht of this size, great headroom around this sort of area. Limited underneath here, obviously. Storage under here, batteries under here, nice and long. You can see we've got the nicely lined hull. We've got a shelf above, we've got cupboards above as well, little shelf in the after bulkhead there too. So all feeling like a very nice space, and all feeling nice and clean as well. And again, if we just look up at the deck head, we can see all the bits and pieces. So if we need to get to the back of the instrument there or change the instrument, we can. If we want to change these winches or maintain them or take them off for some reason, we can. I really like that. Looks more Spartan, looks more utilitarian, but I bet that's really useful when you need to do some work. So that's a quick tour of the interior of this Oyster Lightwave 395. Thanks for watching. Hope you got a really good idea what it's like to be on this boat. And if you want any more information, just go to boatshedbrighton.com, where you'll find lots more pictures, videos and virtual reality. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.